Hello and welcome back to the documentary following Luxembourg's qualification attempt for the European Championships in 2016 under the guidance of my father, Paul Howarth. It was a difficult group with the Czech Republic and Switzerland favourites to go out of it. Luxembourg had upset a few people, so let's join Greg and see how it got on. Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen as Luxembourg take on Czech Republic today in what's considered to be a pretty crunch tie for the home side. They were beaten by the Czech Republic quite convincingly last time they met, and Luxembourg will be looking to pick up the win today and push on if they're to stand any chance of qualifying. Okay, here we go then. Czech Republic kick off here, and Luxembourg, they're going to be in for a tough test today, but hopefully they'll be able to pick up a win and move forwards in this competition. England 1, Gibraltar 0, Danny Welbeck with the goal there. A superb start for England there. Here come the Czech Republic on the attack. It's been a very quiet opening period, but here they come. It's in! Oh, good save by Pleeman, good save. Can Luxembourg mount an attack now? Here goes Joachim. He scored! Oh my goodness, Joachim has given Luxembourg the lead. Not many people have seen that coming at all. A superb start to the tie really for Luxembourg. A bit of difficulty there with the technical equipment. But Luxembourg 1-0 up at half time. A superb effort from them. Can they hold on to it though? The Czech Republic will be reeling from that. They'll be hoping that they can really put Luxembourg's back against the wall. Here they come now, the Czech Republic. Oh, it's cut out brilliantly by Saido. The Czech Republic playing the ball around nicely there. Here's Deville, Joachim, here's Saido. He'll run at them, here he has. Joachim, it's gone in! It's 2-0 to Luxembourg. This is unbelievable. They're 2-0 up. And how that went in, I have no idea. It just seemed to bobble over the line. But Joachim claims it. He's just brought him down there. Here comes the Czech Republic. It's cut out again. Luxembourg defending brilliantly today. Here's Saido into the area. Comes out. Sends it in. It's... Oh! I thought for a second there Joachim would claim his hat-trick. Superb. He's having a fantastic game. His goal-scoring form has really picked up international-wise of late. Mario Mush is coming on now. And Yannick Bastos is coming on up front for Deville. And it looks like Turpel will replace Joachim, who's got the two goals so far. Probably conserving him for the next match maybe. But here comes the Czech Republic. They're in here. It's a penalty. A penalty to the Czech Republic. This will be a stern test of Luxembourg if the Czech Republic score, which they have. Metzid with the penalty. This will test Luxembourg's steel now. It's going to be a very difficult final period for the home team. Kalala picked up a booking, as has Mush in the second half. And they've got his Bastos. Oh, good save from the goalkeeper there. Peter Cech saving from Bastos. Oh, Paul in the corner. Bastos fouled. They've got a throw in. I thought that was personally a foul, but clearly the referee disagreed with me. Not surely they can hold on now. Just a few seconds left, and Luxembourg could be going through to the net. Oh, it's Bastos! Bastos has scored! Surely now! Surely this will give them the kick on that they need to qualify. There's still a couple of games left. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here, but sure, that's it. They have beaten the Czech Republic by 3-1. That is a superb effort. Absolutely superb. So England winning 7-0 against Gibraltar. Let's have a look at Group D and see how that stands. And we'll catch up now with the manager, Paul Howarth. So Paul, you've come in today, and you've really played well against this this Czech Republic side who beat you quite convincingly last time you played them. Yeah, Greg, they really played well last time when we met them at their place, and you know, we've had to really push and kick on today, and I think we were fantastic from start to finish, except for giving the penalty away. Obviously, we'd have preferred not to not to have done that, but you know, they've really pushed the Czech Republic today, and you know, we're top of the group. You know, we're just a couple of games left, so we stand with it in our hands, and the possibility of doing something that Luxembourg have never ever done, and qualifying for the European Championships, which would be unbelievable. I mean, the way we're going, I kept saying when I started, we wanted to try and qualify or do well in these qualifiers for the European Championships in 2016. Sorry. And then our main aim was to qualify for the 2022 World Cup. But if we carry on and, you know, keep performing the way we're going and improving the way we are, I could see us making the 2018 World Cup in Russia. You know, I didn't think I'd ever say that. I thought, you know, if we stood a chance of doing any, it'd be the 2022 World Cup. But I've got a feeling that we will continue to improve, and we'll test a lot of teams when the World Cup qualifiers come back around. But at the minute, we're fully focused on the Euro qualifiers, and I honestly do think we stand a good chance of getting there. Your players have spoken in the media about being confident that they could get a result today. They proved themselves right, didn't they? They did. The confidence in our camp at the minute is superb. The togetherness is amazing. I want to say well done to Yannick Bastos, because he's come under criticism from the press, and you know, me picking him was scrutinised, but you know, he had a good chance when he first came on. Should have finished it better, but you know, he still forced a corner, and then he scored that goal at the end. He did brilliantly to score that goal. You know, it would have been befitting if a big team had have scored it. You know, a massive nation. The press would have been raving about it, but because it's little old Luxembourg and it's a Luton Town player that scored the goal, they don't give him the accolade he deserves for it. You've got to push on now. It's vital that you pick up a victory in the next game, isn't it? It is. You know, we've got some tough games remaining, and all we can do is look after our end, and whatever other teams do, as long as we keep picking up the points, you know, we're not going to drop out of the top two, and we're going to qualify. So it's entirely in our hands. Thank you very much, Paul. Cheers. Luxembourg went into the final qualifying game, needing to avoid defeat against Switzerland to qualify unbelievably for the 2016 European Championships. We do, however, first need to go back and look at the game against Armenia. It would be a personal triumph for Joachim up front, who had struggled internationally for goals, but of recent have been scoring on a regular basis. Armenia stood no chance of qualification and were basically playing to try and avoid finishing bottom of the group, but for that to happen, Hungary had to pick up some points in the final game. Armenia started quite well, but it was the slick passing of Luxembourg that seen them come to an end. Some beautiful movement eventually came to Joachim in the box, who slotted home with 1-0. Armenia continued to attempt to hold Luxembourg at bay, but Joachim was in unbelievable form in this game. Well, my dad even went as far as to say he was as good as Pele in this game, because everything he touched ended up in a goal. His second came from a beautiful tap through from Deville, and Armenia had a lot to do. The trouble for Armenia was they were pushing forward in the hunt to get a goal, and it left them vulnerable on the counter-attack. And Luxembourg, with their slick passing, managed to capitalise on that as Bettner set up Joachim for his hat-trick. My dad said he was over the moon. It was the best game he ever saw Joachim play for the Luxembourg National Team. Armenia did manage to get one back later on, beating AC Milan goalkeeper Viola towards the end, but it wasn't enough. They were staying at home, and Luxembourg needed to just pick up a point or just basically avoid defeat to qualify for the European Championships. So Luxembourg went into the final game against Switzerland knowing that avoiding defeat would mean they qualified for the European Championships. It would be a difficult game, that much was for sure, but we all knew that something special was happening at Luxembourg at the time. Well, I say we all knew. I wasn't even old enough to understand what was going on then. But looking back, it was obvious that people knew, just had this feeling that history was going to be made one way or another under my father's management. So without further ado, let's go over to Greg in the commentary box and witness that final qualifying game and find out if history was about to happen now or if we'd have to wait a little bit longer. Here we go then, this is it, the big game. One of these two teams is going to France in the summer, the other one is definitely not. Kick off now. Luxembourg will be desperate to get something from this game. History in the making really is what they've been saying about Luxembourg. You know, it'll be a huge surprise, a huge achievement if they make it to the World Cup, to the European Championships, and especially if they were to make it to the World Cup. My God, I think the Luxembourg government and royalty would call a national holiday. I mean, I've been living over here now for 20 years, and I've never witnessed the team play as well as they are under the tutelage of Paul Howarth. It really is an honour to watch at times. And they're holding their own here. Switzerland have had the more chances, but Luxembourg doing well in possession. Brilliantly cut out by Chanot there. They're coming forwards now. Always measured, always calm. Here's Deville. Plays it back to Deville. Oh, it's gone in! What a finish from Deville! What a superb curling effort that was. And it's 1-0 to Luxembourg. As things stand, Luxembourg are going to the finals. Here we go now. Luxembourg coming forward again. Joachim, been in fine form lately. There's Bastos. Oh, unlucky. He should have scored really there, but you know, he did well to get in there and get the shot away. Chanot playing on a booking at the moment. They may be discussing perhaps bringing him off at half time in the second half. I don't mean to bring him off at half time, but he does have a habit of getting sent off when he's been booked, Chanot, at international level. Had a move to Genk in Belgian football. He's done well there this season for them so far. A couple of the players really moving on now. But here comes Switzerland. There's Rodriguez. This is dangerous. They're always dangerous on the attack. Shaqiri. Oh, it's in. It's in. Ben Khalifa has scored for Switzerland. Oh, this is very tense stuff now. It's going to be one. This could, as things stand, Luxembourg are going through. Rodriguez with a foul there. He's picked the booking for that. But as things stand, Luxembourg are going through. But the goal from Switzerland will change everything. Holter is going to come on. He's just stripped down. There's somebody else stripping down here. It's going to be Turpel. And who else is coming on? It's difficult to see. I imagine Chanot may be coming on. Oh no, Hoffman's coming on. Army playing dangerously around their own area here. They're swarmed by. Oh, Chanot with a foul. I said earlier on, I did say he's been sent off. I said earlier on that when he's been booked, you know, he runs the risk of getting sent off. In such a big game, this could be the moment that costs Luxembourg qualification. This is terrible stuff, terrible stuff. They're frantically changing the substitutions around now, as you'd expect. You know, you expect it. I don't think they quite know what to do. I think Turpel's still going to come on. He's there, still warming up. And Silva now preparing to come on for Janish. So a bit of a change around now. Young Silva, big call for him now to do. You know, he's going to have to play big. Just over 10 minutes left. Here's Turpel. He's thrown it back to the goalkeeper there. Very sporting one after the ball was knocked out for a knock. But here comes Switzerland. This could be it. Oh, they're in here. Oh, he's put it wide. He's put it wide. A lead off there for Luxembourg. They nearly saw their passports shredded there. This is so intense. Surely now. Oh, here they come for one last attempt. It's over! Luxembourg have done it! History has been made and they are going to the European Championships in 2016. We'll be back shortly to hear from the manager. Paul, I nearly had to call for an ambulance up there in the commentary box. 20 years I've been here and I've never seen anything like this. It's unbelievable scenes here in Luxembourg. Just talk us through how the players are feeling now. You're feeling yourself, because you must be elated and over the moon. I know I am. I mean, I'm English like yourself, but I feel like a Luxembourg national now, and my God, I'm overwhelmed with excitement for what's coming. Honestly, when I came here, if you'd have told me we'd have qualified for this, despite the fact that was the goal, you know, I never thought we would when I came, but you know, the progress we've made and just the pure ability of some of these younger lads that have come through. You know, we had to be brave and we had to change things and we had to let a couple of players, more senior players, go, if you like. You know, we had to say to them, look, thank you for everything, but we need to give these younger lads a go. And, you know, because of the way they've played and the way we've been playing, some of them have moved to massive clubs. I mean, you know, you've got people like Sakis who's at Monaco now, and he's on loan at Club Brugge at the minute. You know, fantastic. And you know, you've got Chanot now playing for Genk, playing European football. It's superb to see, and obviously Kalala getting his opportunities up at PSV. It's just amazing. There's a young striker, a young 16-year-old who's at Bayern Munich at the moment. He's playing for the under 21s at the moment, and he looks a promising prospect. So, you know, it's unbelievable just the difference is made, and for the fans, you know, I just want to thank them for the support. They've been fantastic with me since I came over here, and it's just an amazing journey. You know, we're going to France. We're going to the European Championship finals, and my God, are some teams going to be in for a shot when we get there, because we're going to be ready and we're going to be prepared. And if it's all the same to you, Greg, I just want to go and celebrate with the lads, because they really deserve it. And you know, as always, Greg, you're more than welcome to come and share a Coca-Cola with us. Thank you very much, Paul. We'll have to probably mute out the advertising of the cola company there, but thank you very much, Paul, and we will see you in France. Cheers, mate. Come and get yourself a drink, man. And so there you have it. Luxembourg have qualified for the European Championships in France. So tune in for the next episode of this documentary to see how my dad and the Luxembourg side got on. There were some issues with players refusing call-ups after misinterpretations by the governing bodies when it came to registrations of players. But all in all, no matter what happened, it was always going to be a fantastic celebration of football in Luxembourg. We thank you for watching. If you haven't watched the previous episodes of the documentary, then please feel free to check them out, as you may have missed some amazing things. But for now, we shall say to you, we'll see you all in France. Bye bye.